back to Mallwitz Island Lanes, where the Bowling Proprietors Association of Western New York are proud to bring you Western New York Junior Bowling. All right, we're back at Mallwitz Island Lanes, and Ben Brown, our first bowler. Ben has a 120 average, and he's out of Transit Lanes. They've got a great program over at Transit Lanes, and Mike Petrie and Paul Mammon, the coaches over there. And thought he had a strike there. Left a 10 pin. Mike Petrie and Paul Mammon, the coaches over at Transit Lanes. They do a great job with the kids over there. And they also do a good job volunteering with the Pepsi Traveling League. Pepsi, a great sponsor. And there's a beautiful pickup by Ben Brown. Gets a spare on the board. Ben goes to Sweet Home Middle School. Been bowling for about 6 or 7 years. And a good ball by Cameron. Leaving the 1-2-8. See if he can cover the spare. And had a lot of things going on over there. I thought maybe he'd get that, get a little pin action and get that last pin down, but not able to do it. Jordon Brown, no relation to Ben, by the way. I think I may have mentioned that before. And 7 down. The 1-2-9 is the spare. Basically throwing your strike ball at this will pick it up. If you haven't planned that holiday party yet, you may want to get it booked pretty soon. Most of the bowling centers in Western New York fill up pretty quickly this time of year. Check out your local bowling center for details on their party rates. Jordan not happy that she missed that spare. And Ben Brown with a solid strike. Showing a little enthusiasm there. Cameron Kreger. There's a good ball. Really gets a little turn into that ball. Maybe a little bit too much. And left the 3 pin. And he goes all the way over to the left. And he needs that ball to hook back, and it did. Just enough. Cameron knew what he was doing. Had the rest of us a little worried here, but that ball came back nicely for him. Jordan looking for her first spare or strike. Got a 4-pin spare to shoot at. Never a good thing. But as 4-pin spares go, this is probably one of the easier ones. Looking at the 2, 4, 7 along with the 5. And she looks pretty good there. And she's got it. So Jordan gets on board with a spare. That'll put a little bit of a smile on her face. got a pretty close match going here, going into the 10th frame, is Ben Brown, who attends the Sweet Home Middle School. And he pulls the ball a little bit left, picks off 3 on the left side. Well, I stand corrected, 4 on the left side. And just missed it. Left 2 pins. Again, 6-pin spares are a killer. Best thing to do is not to leave that many up. Cameron Kreger going to put the finishing touches on his game. And a 7 count on a spare. He's our leader right now. Of course, we're going to apply handicap to all of these scores. And not able to get the spare, but finishes with a 122. Not a bad game. And here to finish things up, Jordon Brown. Jordan's mom and dad coach her, Rita and Chris, and they should be proud of her. She's doing a fine job this afternoon. At a 7-pin count, gonna see if we can't get this spare. Pretty tight match here. And all of their averages are pretty close, with Jordan with a 112 average and Ben with a 120 and Cameron with a 115. So this is going to be a close match all the way around, and nice spare by Jordan. 10th frame. So Jordan will be coming back up and getting her fill ball in the 10th. And she can finish with a 115. She'll tie Ben. And there's a shot, and it looks pretty good. And it was pretty good. Good enough for 8. So she'll finish with a 113 game. And we will calculate our handicap, add them to the games, and we'll be right back with our trophy presentation here at Mallwitz Island Lanes. We'll be right back after a brief message.
Reason number 32 to go bowling! Party pandemonium!
There are hundreds of reasons to go bowling, like parties. Easy on your house, your wallet, and fun for everyone. So throw a party you'll all love. Just another reason to go bowling.
So, what do you want to do?
I don't care.
We could just hang.
Just hang? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay, people, put on your bowling shoes and get ready to party. Hot music, light shows, and more. We're taking bowling to a whole new level. There's excitement in the air, and everybody's welcome. Don't miss the fun. Bowling, it's a whole new game.
Reason number 16 to go bowling!
4 for the movies, that'll be $30.
That's $28.50.
This stinks, let's go.
Movie madness!
There are hundreds of reasons to go bowling, like affordable entertainment you'll actually enjoy. Fun for everyone at a price that's nice. Just another reason to go bowling.
Welcome back to our Western New York Junior Bowling program, brought to you by the Bowling Proprietors Association of Western New York. It's really great to get your kids involved in sports, but these days with nice spare, with the reports that we get on concussions and different injuries that can be suffered playing some of the contact sports, you want to get your child into a safe sport that emphasizes teamwork and eye-hand coordination and all of the benefits that the other sports offer without the high injury factor. Bowling should be number one on your list. There's Connor a little bit high and left the 6 pin. Tyler's brother Kyle graduated from Sweet Home High School, went on to Alfred University where he's attending classes there, and his sister Nikki, a terrific bowler on the Sweet Home High School team, and Connor missing the spare but following in the footsteps of his brother and sister. And Hayden, man, this guy not only plays hockey and baseball, but he's a violin player also. Pulled that one just a little bit left. We'll see if he can pick up the spare. Nicely done by Hayden Burrows. Hayden's grandfather, for those of you who've been in the area for a long, long time, you may have heard the name Mike Haynes, one of the best bowlers that come out of the Buffalo area. Mike runs the pro shop at Tonawanda Bowling Center. And Mike happens to be the grandfather of Hayden Burrows. And Tyler DiPasquale bowling out of Classic Lanes, and as you can tell by the shirt that Tyler also bowls in the Bowling Proprietors Association Junior Pepsi Travel League. And not able to get that spare. And that'll bring up Connor Merrifield to bowl his 9th frame. Connor's been bowling in the Manor Junior program for about 4 or 5 years. Currently in 7th grade at Sweet Home Middle School. And he leaves the 1-2-7. 1-2-10, I'm sorry. 1-2-10. And he needs a little hook and doesn't get it. Picks off 1. By the way, I told you that Mike Haynes is the grandfather of Hayden Burrows. Also want to mention that they won the 45th annual family tournament. So he's following in his grandfather's footsteps. 7 count here. That 7 counts the last 3 frames. Let's see if he can pick up the spare. And just missed it this time. So all 3 of our bowlers enter the 10th frame with open frames in the 9th. Tyler DiPasquale goes to Potter Road Elementary School. Been bowling for about 3 years. Left the 7 pin. Tyler, a pretty accomplished bowler, has a high game of 211 and a high set of 551. And that lane was just a little bit too long for Tyler that time. Ends up with a 116. Connor Merrifield, 89 in the ninth, coming up in the 10th frame. And a pretty good ball there, and he's got himself a strike. As I mentioned before, most bowling centers have great junior programs, and the sign of a great junior program is to have coaching available, and most of our centers do. And as you can tell from the way some of these young people are bowling on our youth bowling shows, coaches are doing a great job with them. And Connor picking up his spare, ending up with a 109. So it looks like we have another close match here. And Hayden Burrows with a 120 average finishing up the game. And finishing up in a big way with a strike to open up the 10th. And 6 count. Ball just didn't come back for him. We'll be applying the handicap to these scores and doing our trophy presentation in just a moment. On behalf of the Bowling Proprietors Association of Western New York, we want to thank Art and Mary Mallwitz for hosting the event here at Island Lanes. The kids are really enjoying themselves, and we're enjoying bringing you all of the action from here on Grand Island. We'll be doing our presentation of the trophies in just a moment. We'll be right back after a brief message.
Reason number 32 to go bowling. Party pandemonium.
There are hundreds of reasons to go bowling, like parties. Easy on your house, your wallet, and fun for everyone. So throw a party you'll all love. Just another reason to go bowling.
So, what do you want to do?
I don't care.
We could just hang.
Just hang? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Okay, people, put on your bowling shoes and get ready to party. Hot music, light shows, and more. We're taking bowling to a whole new level. There's excitement in the air, and everybody's welcome. Don't miss the fun. Bowling, it's a whole new game.
Reason number 16 to go bowling.
4 for the movies, that'll be $30.
That's $28.50.
This stinks, let's go.
Movie madness.
There are hundreds of reasons to go bowling, like affordable entertainment you'll actually enjoy. Fun for everyone at a price that's nice. Just another reason to go bowling.
All right, welcome back for another segment of our youth bowling show. Brought to you by the Bowling Proprietors Association of Western New York. In the 8th frame, working on a spare. And a nice ball, but got that 9 and a wiggle. And Tyler getting that ball out on the lane, looking good. Picking up the 10 pin. Hope you folks out there watching took a lesson from Tyler. He picked that 10 pin up better as well as anybody could do it. Benjamin Galligan, 9 years old with an 89 average. Gets that ball right out on the lane and leaves 3 pins. And there's a shot, looks pretty good. And he picks it up. So Benjamin Galligan not to be denied. We've got 3 spares on the board in that frame. And Mary, gonna see if she can get a double. And looking good. We get a little hook here maybe. No, it went the wrong way. Her hand was a little flat under that ball and it almost backed up on her a little bit. And she's got a 5-pin spare. Let's see if she can get it. And she looks pretty good. And just not able to get those final 2 pins. Not a bad job though. Tyler with a 112 average throws quite the ball. We'll see if he can do it again right here. There it is, another nice ball. And leaves 1. Good count on the spare. And if he can convert this spare, that will pretty much put him in the lead. Don't forget, this is a handicap event. We'll add handicap to our bowler scores to determine our first, second, and third place finishers. Tyler went a little wide on that one. Pretty close game. Benjamin Galligan going to try to get himself back in this game. And there he is, right down the middle, looking good. And he's got a 9 count. Benjamin, an all-around athlete, plays soccer, baseball, an honor student besides at the South Buffalo Charter School. And pretty good bowler too, as evidenced by that spare. Nice job, Ben. And we enter the 10th frame. Mary Zastrow gonna try to finish it up with a bang here. And Mary looking good here on the head pin. And 8 and a wiggle. So pretty makeable spare for Mary here in the 10th. And there's a shot, and she looks like she's got it covered, and she does. So Mary's in the 10th frame. And she throws the fill ball here in the 10th. I think she would have wanted to get that down the middle, but nice job with a 141 game. Remember, Mary's average is only 99, so she's pretty well over her average. And we bring up Tyler Pilley. Tyler with a 112 average, already over his average also, and there's a nice ball. And he's got himself a strike, crossed over. And it looks like we've got ourselves another close match on our hands. Got quiet in here all of a sudden. And 9. Remember, this show is being brought to you by the Bowling Proprietors Association of Western New York. Visit one of your local centers soon for some fun bowling. And Tyler with a 142. And Benjamin Galligan going to finish up his 10th frame. Benjamin can climb right into this game with a couple of marks here in the 10th. And a 1-pin spare. Ben has the lowest average of our 3 bowlers, so he's going to get more handicap. And that could do it for him. And Sue O'Rourke is his coach at South Buffalo Bowling Center. And she can be proud of the job that he did here today, an 89 average from 134 game. So we are going to tally up our scores and do our trophy presentation in just a moment. Till next time, this is Jim Russo saying good luck and good bowling.